But we're very pleased to have her. A very talented player she is. Dell Sim crunches the opening break.
Yeah, and a good break there. Very often you see those balls behind the head ball float towards the sides. Pretty often they seem to slide up a little bit. Joe Prince hits it almost exactly the same every time.
Yeah.
With that head ball cut break.
So anyway, let's talk about your match just for a second. Did you feel good out there? You were a little bit edgy at the start. I think you and Shane were. It was a little bit tactical to start with, wasn't it? And you got 2 up.
Yeah, and I felt good to start. Still, just the speed of the table was a little bit hard to get used to. Very hot in here. This table's really fast, and all the other tables play a bit slower, so a little bit of adjustments. But and just missed a few balls. But felt good overall, and made mistakes, and he capitalized on them. So.
Yeah, it was an intriguing watch, and obviously went down to a 6-ball shootout. And you hit a time just under 30 seconds, which I thought was a bit of a, it's one of those. It's around the cut where it's never a safe time, but it's always very hard on this table with the cue ball to stop it from spinning, because you're losing valuable time. And Shane, in the last couple of balls, he did get some unwanted spin on the cue ball, and it did cost him in the end. Yeah,
and I'd say that's the hardest, is getting it to not spin. The speed of getting the ball to stop isn't terribly bad, but if the ball's spinning, that's where it eats up, a lot of seconds for sure.
And you've got a nice match tomorrow morning?
Yeah, Johnny Archer tomorrow.
Johnny Archer, the Scorpion.
Yeah.
And we'll all be looking forward to seeing that tomorrow. Well, Dell Sim quickly back at the table.
Yeah, and for a big break, a little bit messy. A good break out there, that kind of opens a bit of it up. It still has work with the 8. 15 still has a little work.
Dell and man that's not going to struggle reaching from one end of the table to the other.
Oh, that's for sure.
A giant of a man. Nicely.
What do you do with the 8 here, Tony?
I'll tell you, I want to move that 6 out of the way, or just get into the 8 somewhere, because I don't like it where it's sat. The bank shot's not really there either way.
Almost looks like he has the angle either now or shoot stop on the 13, then play the 9 and try and develop it there.
I was going to say, you've got to leave that angle, haven't you, Kobe?
Yeah.
That's what you'd be doing now, and he has done.
Getting down on it pretty quick.
That looks brilliant.
Oh, he hit that great.
What a lovely shot there from Dell Sim. Very nice indeed. Lovely break there from Ashley. Of course, we do have the golden breaks in play. So if you make the 8 from the break, you will win that rack. But if you make the 8 and the cue ball, it will be what's called a golden duck, and you will lose the rack. So there's a bit of jeopardy in there. As Ashley galloping around the table.
And speaking of a brisk pace, this is certainly one of them.
Ashley Benoit.
That was hit really well.
Well, this is some response to losing the opening rack. This has to be the fastest run out, I think, of the evening. Has to be.
Yeah.
Extremely good visit there from Ashley Benoit. Yeah, it does help when the open starts that players will get to play on similar conditions to the match table.
A little surprised he switched breaks. His first break, seemed pretty solid.
I think maybe because Ashley broke from there in her, and I think he liked the look of Ashley's break.
Right.
He thought, I'll tell you what, I'm going to try that.
And it looks pretty similar.
Desperately wanted the cue ball to stop then. He's still got the 2 ball. Just overcut it.
Few issues here, the 11 and 14. But you think that 11 just plays in the side if you get down to it?
Yes, it's where those two balls are. It's awkward to get on 8 balls to move them.
You need to slow down.
That's a great shot. Ashley Benoit there playing the loss of turn, getting rid of Dell's solid that was over that bag, but also leaving him hooked behind the 2 stripes. Super shot. And this is going to be ball in hand for Ashley.
Yeah, big shot there.
And this sorts out the problem with the 11 and the 40.
Yeah. Now, does that 12 pass a 4-ball now? Well, that fixes that issue,
I'll
too.
just say, Ashley just answered your question. Just briefly, there was that a combination she had there with the 15 and to the bottom right. She's not bothered, doesn't matter.
Yeah, a little awkward over the 1, but should be able just to punch, either shoot the 15 and roll 1 rail back onto it. And she's playing in the mixed pairs too, correct?
Yes, she is, and I'm not sure about her partner. He's not very good, Shane Van Boney.
Yeah.
Wow. He plays at such a pace. Transpires to the opponent when you're watching somebody play it that quickly. It could be quite intimidating.
Yeah, it's 100% an energy. You know, you can control the energy with the speed that you play at, and you'll see Chris do it often. Somebody makes a mistake, and he'll punish them in the matter of seconds. You know? Yeah, a good-looking table here. I don't see any issues. First, it looked like that 5 might be a little tight in the side, but he got down on it quick. Another player who plays really quick, so.
These two are thundering along at a fair old pace.
So speaking of UK players, Tom Jones was fun to watch.
Yeah, he's a bit of a maverick.
Yeah. He did one of the best I've seen at managing the clock. You watched him like the last few racks. I mean, he's taken every second.
Yeah, he's well used to the clock management over from the UK. So all our tour events have the clock. And it's 8 for 2 racks each, and in it goes. And well, we've had a fabulous start to this, Cody.
Yeah.
You were playing earlier when I came in.
Yeah, we ended up breaking even. So
you weren't playing for money again, were you?
Never. We're just friends. We're just goofing around.
Was he sober this time?
Yeah, he was.
I do remember in Arizona when you two were playing, and he certainly wasn't then, and he lost a couple of quid to you.
Yeah.
So dry from Dell Sim from the break. So can Ashley Benoit take full advantage?
Yeah, only the issue I kind of see is the 10 ball. Man, it looked like she had the angle here to get from the 12. Oof. Oh, great shot there.
Hammered that ball into the pocket. think she fancied playing the ball into the bottom corner and then coming into that gap past the 8, but it was a bit tricky.
Right.
So
maybe just bump into the 6 here and stop it.
yeah, you leave yourself a clear shot.
Yeah, I kind of like the other way. Just getting from here to the 8 can be tricky with the cloth being slick. It's hard to like check it off the short rail.
I think she goes into the 8 here, though, does she?
Yeah, I think you almost have to.
Can she get the combo? Knocks in the 1 and sends the 8 in behind.
Or do you play it into the 1 and play it in the corner? The angle kind of wanted to feed there. I don't know. That was tough.
Yeah. Lots of turn and handing. Pretty inviting table to Dell Sim.
Yeah, and that's why I liked your plan of shooting the 12 ball first and trying to go into that gap. 'Cause then you can run into the 8 like you did, and you're still going to end up with a shot there. So does Dell live in the States, or does he live in Scotland?
Lives in the US, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's going to get stuck to this. This is, well, that's made this shot way harder. He's very quick down. Yeah, not bothered at all. Looks too easy.
Yeah.
And in goes the 8 in Dell Sim now. 3 racks and 2 up.
Yeah, they're not even halfway, through the match clock, and it's 3-2. So, I mean, there's a chance that it could. But once you get to that 15-second shot clock as well, then you really can't burn as much time.
Ashley makes a ball. Nothing easy to start with, though. Could left the cue ball.
No, 9 in the side. Oh, and played it with pace.
Yeah, the sort of tricky when just where she landed with the cue ball is trying to play, and obviously then playing it at pace makes it 5 times harder.
Right.
I think slowly she probably makes that in the side pocket.
Right. Yeah, and I like playing it. You could play it like a medium pace and punch into the 15 and move it out.
So Dell on the solids.
The big trick is going to be the 8 ball. Do you think it goes by that 12 in the corner?
Yeah, I'm just looking at that now. I'm interested to see. He wants to get up and get rid of that 1, I think, next. Surprised, because I thought if he could leave the 6 and the 2 would be the last ball if the 8 goes past the 12. I don't want to be leaving the 1 ball till last.
Right, unless the 8 goes in the side, and it looks like it does from that angle.
It does,
by the
yeah.
11, then you can use the 1 ball to get on it from there. We almost have to shoot the 1 now, right?
He's not going to be able to see it, I don't think. Well, he can. He must only just be able to get through to that. Now this is prime now.
Yep.
Perfect. This has been solid.
Yeah. Yeah, and super smooth. I love the big mechanics. Just big stroke.
Yeah. Yeah, really picked these off well, Dell Sim. Very impressive. In goes the 8, and he gets a 2 rack cushion. So rack 7, Dell Sim to break off, and he's changed back to the head ball. Where's the cue ball going? I bet he wishes he hadn't now. Yep, the shake of the head.
Yeah, and it looks like he may have cut across the ball. No, he definitely cut it and just straight off the side rail.
She plays like she's playing a 6-ball shootout.
Yeah. See, and almost in places like there where I feel like going too fast might hinder a little bit. You know, 'cause now you have an awkward angle.
You just touched the 9-ball there with her hand. So that's ball in hand now for Dell Sim, and she had the rack at her mercy. And now Dell Sim with a chance to get on the hill. Wants to get that cue ball off that rail.
So do you think roll, or just like punch it out and shoot the 9 in the corner, or
think
do you roll up past it and play?
I think I play it quite punchy. He's gone for.
Yeah, and I like that.
That's probably the better shot. I wouldn't have been that trustworthy of where to get the cue ball because of the pace of the table.
Mm-hmm.
But he's played that really, really well. However,
kind of in the middle.
Do you come down now? Do you come down for the ball into the bottom left?
I probably end up playing the 12 now.
Yeah.
Play the 12 and then go in between like the 1 and 13.
Yeah, I like that shot.
You have a pretty big zone. Like even if you come long, you can still cut it. And
you don't have to hit it this hard either. You can,
no.
You can let the pace of the table
100%
deliver the cue ball where you want it.
Yeah, these tables are very slick, but they'll grab a lot of spin, you know, here, so you don't have to hit it hard, and it takes all of it for sure.
That's pacey. He's going to have to go on the side, is he, or is he stopping? It stopped just enough.
And I don't know if he can hold for, you know, the cue ball there, or if he has to go, you know, down below it and play the 8 in one of the bottom corners. Oh, he played that great. Yeah, it's perfect speed.
And down goes the 8.
Yeah, and Dell looks solid.
He's been impressive.
5 racks to 2.
There's another nice break from Ashley.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean a big, you know, mountain to climb, have to fade.
Well, she's never going to worry about the clock.
Yeah, exactly, right.
But it is a big ask to reel off 4 racks in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Solids in play.
Mm, 13 could get a little weird.
The 1 will go up into the top right.
Do you play to get on the 2 here?
I think I would. Nice. Lovely control there. Can she just run this 7 in and get through enough? Just
I think
to be able
so.
to cut the 8 in the top. It's just this angle, it looks like it's coming away. Wow.
I think she's got to look at it.
Well, she kissed into the 9 ball there, and it is tight, but it looks like it's makeable in this bottom corner. Oh, fabulous play from Ashley Benoit. What a great finish. Amy Beecham, yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Well, there's
scratch with a cue ball.
One hand from the kitchen. Timer.
So Ashley now with ball in hand.
and it's that same side pocket.
Yeah. Shane's come to have a look at his partner for Saturday's mixed pairs shootout.
Yeah, it was fun to watch Shane and Savannah. I mean, Shane just does such a good job at, controlling, not controlling, but just helping out the people that he plays with. It's pretty impressive.
Well, she's going to have to play a bank shot now with the 13. That's all that's available. No, she's gone for the safety there. I don't think that was on.
No.
Although it's covered, but it's easily broke out.
5, 4, attention call.
Must have had an issue with the shot clock, maybe?
Yeah, the beep.
I just heard,
I think it was the beeps.
yeah, I just heard someone was
don't get
manually counting down.
Dell Sim now with the opportunity to get himself over the line. And he has been impressive.
Yep.
I did feel that Ashley should have gone for that bank shot.
Yeah, me too.
5, 4, 3.
So yes, we do have a beep issue. That is now Richard Rhodes, who's
He's now the designated
filling
beeper.
in for the beeper.
5, 4.
Now then, it's
little-
gone awkward. That's the worst place that he could probably put it. This is not a gimme. Oh, lovely shot.
Yeah,
So-
and just took his medicine on the 8. But yeah, great performance there from Dell.
Down goes the 8 ball, and Dell Sim beats Ashley Benoit 6 racks to 3. But feel for Ashley there, couple of mistakes, moved the ball with a hand, but Dell Sim was impressive